Hello, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing the ultimate guide to PvP. PvP in Block Streets isn't just about spamming like this. Just spam your way to victory. That's not how it works. Well, I mean it is if you use Kitsune Dragon or Yeti or whatever. But you won't gain skill by using those fruits. So today I'm going to be showing you movement, timing, smart decision making, kentricking, and all the races and the pros and cons to them. Let's get into it. As a 6 million bounty, I know quite a lot about PvP, so in this segment of the video I'm going to be showing you what kentricking is. Ken hacking? What am I on about? So let's say this NPC right here was a player, and I used Talon Lighter. Boom. If the NPC was a player, right, hang on. If the NPC was a player, they could just activate their Ken observation mid-move, and then they could just dodge it and not take any damage. But if you have Cyborg V3, then if you do it, activate Cyborg V3, it turns off their instincts temporarily, so they can't dodge. So this is why this race is so good for starting, ending, and, well, stopping kentricks, basically. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is movement. Movement can make or break a fight, because you'll be moving around and your opponent won't have time to land combos. So if you're constantly moving, then your opponent will just not be able to do much, and then you can swoop in when they miss a combo and go bah, 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 bah. You win. Well, I mean, it won't be that simple, but it'll be 3 hits basically. So if you're just standing still, like maybe you're just dashing around, if you're dashing in a straight line, you'll become pretty predictable, and your opponent will just launch at you, and then you'll die, pretty much. But if you're constantly like moving around, being unpredictable, then your opponent will have a hard time hitting you, and you have a higher... Who's there? Nobody's here. And you'll have a higher chance of winning. So the next thing is combos. Now I can show you a pretty simple Shark Anchor, Dragon Talon, Portal combo. Ooh, somebody's doing factory. I don't really care. So I'm going to show you one. Portal X, Portal Z, Typhoon Toss, Armor Breaker. Oh, okay, well I missed, but you get the point. You need to do combos in order to win, because if you're just using spam, then you won't really get far. You'll get pretty far, but it just won't be very fun, because you'll just be winning constantly. Whereas if you use combos, you'll at least give your opponent a slight chance. But even though combos are like really good, and most of them are inescapable, so use inescapable combos, which I will show you. And oh wait, no, I have the wrong sword. Gravity Cane. Here we go. Nope, stop it. And obviously it won't survive because it's just a regular NPC that's like level 1350. 1350? Well, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, that's the combo section done. And now you will see what it will be next, because I will tell you. The next tip for PvP is races. So I'm using Cyborg. I don't have it fully maxed out, but it's pretty good still. So I've already covered its V3 ability. It gives 30% defense buff when in use. It breaks instinct, and when you're max level, it does like 5,000 damage, which is like really good. See? That's like more than death sentence. Yeah, 3-2-3. That's incredible. Its V4 ability is, well, I mean, it gives all your stats max. What else does it do? If you get it ranked up, you can disable instinct dodges or just weaken them. and you can super jump, and you can get orbs that help you in teamer fights. So for Mink, also known as Rabbit, makes you go really fast. Obviously, I don't have this one unlocked, and I don't really want to spend fragments and money to upgrade it. As you can see, I'm not very well off. A lot of fragments, not a lot of money. So I'm not going to show you it. So Mink makes you really fast because it's a rabbit. Summons tornadoes in V4, which, as you can imagine, launches you up into the air. I think. I don't know. Never fought against one. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have fought against one, and it did launch me up into the sky. And you can also hold Q, and it will like launch you forward. Mink is probably one of the worst races for PvP, unless you want to get away, because it doesn't have a defense buff at all. So that's why not many people use it. And then Human, that's pretty good. It can flash steps. It has 3 flash steps in V4, and its V3 ability. The lower you get, the more damage you do, and it's V4 is basically that, but on steroids. Like it is mad. It's mad damage. You can like 2-shot a player with Bicento, which is what I've seen on YouTube. Angel is insanely overpowered. It can stun you, it can fly, it can heal. Probably one of the best races for PvP. Draco is very annoying to deal with, especially when you're on mobile, because it will lag your screen, it will just do continuous damage, and it's very hard to fight against. Ghoul, lifesteal, and it's great for long fights. And it also has like a domain around you which slows down people and damages them if you dash. That's basically it. So now I'm going to cover the pros and cons. Although I did say a lot of good things about all of the races, they are able to be countered. So like Mink, you can just counter that by doing super jump with Cyborg, because it launches you very far and it can keep up with Mink. And Ghoul, Angel, Draco doesn't really have a counter, but if you wait until the V4 runs out, then you swoop in, bap, dead. So Cyborg is best for burst damage and like movement and stuff. Mink also movement and running away. Ghoul, you can just stay alive really, really long. Human, it can counter a lot of things because it can just go invisible, flash step away, and all that stuff. Angel is very fast, it can fly away, and it also can stun you, which means you can't really do many good combos whilst your opponent is in V4. And then Draco, well, like I said, it is insanely OP. If you damage it once, there will be orbs around you that explode and do a lot of damage. So yeah, watch out for Draco users. So that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want more tips on maybe kentricking, more combos, all that stuff. And good day. Good day to you.